Hello and welcome back to this week's Sprouts taste test where we found some awesome products, and actually it's your lucky day if you're watching this video because I went back to Sprouts and I picked up two things that I didn't show in the haul because they were new, and I was like, well, at least one thing was new, and it's this kombucha. It's a brand new flavor, never seen it there before. I was just at Sprouts 3 days ago, and this is the new Island Bliss flavor, and I can't wait to try it. So pat yourselves on the back for selecting this video because you get to see some stuff that nobody else does. If you like our taste test videos, show us some love by pushing that thumbs up button. It means a lot to us. Thank you. And subscribe, of course. Now let's get into eating through this Sprouts video.
All right. Ooh, baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight.
So we have 3 food items to try and 3 beverage items to try. By the way, it's freezing, so I'm wearing a what is this? Blanket, Benson's blanket, and Tim's wearing his like coat. We're cold. But if anybody knows how expensive the gas bills in California are, you know why. We're so cold. Okay, we're gonna start off with eating some yummy food.
Are we gonna do the noodles first?
Yeah.
The only warm thing we've got?
Yes, the warm food that will hopefully warm us up. So this is the Annie Chun's. We're trying the sweet chili noodle bowl. I actually just tried the pad thai one, and I showed that in a vlog that I just shot. So I'm gonna be posting that on Monday. And it's a really good one. So if you wanna see it, it's 3 days of my life. Okay, so I kinda wanted to wait for Tim to finish to get his opinion, but it has a very sweet sour tang to it.
Yeah, it tastes like the sweet sauce that we have at Trader Joe's. What is that one?
The sweet chili sauce?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it doesn't taste anything like that.
What?
Not at all.
I'll never eat it, so you have a better gauge on it than I do.
The Trader Joe's one I personally think is better, flavor-wise, but this has a kick to it, so you get that spicy aftertaste, which kind of takes away some of that, because I instantly got a very sweet but very tangy, like almost so tangy it tasted sour a little bit. Did you get that? It was like, whoa, like that is a strong flavor.
I think the sweetness is definitely there.
Yeah.
But I got more of that like chili warmth and the heat from that more than anything. But the sweetness was the first thing I tasted.
Yeah, me too. I tasted the sweetness right away. I will say I love the texture of the noodles. They're not overcooked. They're not mushy or anything. They have like a good chew to them. And then they do add like a little veggie pack to this. I would say definitely add more vegetables if you want to. Like, I just think it would be even better adding the veggies. I don't know if I'd buy this particular one again because of how powerful and flavorful this is. But if you're somebody that really likes like tons of flavor, and I like flavor, don't get me wrong, but this is like zingy, like zing-zingy in your mouth, right?
So, I mean, I honestly think it's not too bad. It's not my go-to thing because I'm not a big fan of the sweet and the spicy together. But I think that if you were to add broccoli to it...
Yo, broccoli's a good idea.
Yeah, if you steam some broccoli with that, then that flavor would just get absorbed into the broccoli, and it wouldn't be overwhelming. It wouldn't be overpowering. It would actually be pretty nice. So... And the consistency was not bad. Honestly, for just a microwavable meal, it was pretty good. Yeah. I think.
I did too. And I just smile because I almost knew Tim was going to like it just because I wasn't as big of a fan. And you people that have been watching for a long time, you know that Tim and I have very... there's some things we have very similar tastes in, like our beer, certain flavors like cheese, chips, things like that. But when it comes to other things... we definitely have opposite opinions. So, and I get comments all the time that say, I like what Tim says because I have more of his like palate. Yeah. And so that's nice that we have that both. But there you go. So people that like what Tim likes, you'll probably love this. And I don't hate it. It's just
I don't love it.
Really strong flavor.
So I'm like more middle of the road. I just don't hate it. Yeah. I'm not like I love this thing. I just think it's I just think it's subtly nice.
I get it. I get it. It's just funny because I was like waiting for you to say that. So, okay, the next thing I'm gonna try is the, what is this? Coaqua.
Coaqua.
Coaqua?
Yeah, coconut water.
Okay, yeah, you're smarter than me.
Can you say that again? We're actually recording it. I need to hear that again.
Yeah, you're smarter than me. In the many years we've been married, it's the first time I've said that. Yeah, right. Okay, so we're trying the Coaqua. And it's the super premium coconut water, not from concentrate. It says original. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I was reading the back of this, and something that was interesting to me is that there is 14 grams of sugar in here. And in the ingredient list, it did say that they used less than 1% fruit sugar, but it's 14 grams. So I'm not sure. We'll see how it tastes, but I just wanted to note that because I thought it was interesting.
So that seems like quite a bit of sugar, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
It seems that way.
I feel like that sounds like a high amount of sugar.
For a water.
For coconut water, I'm not used to coconut water being sweet. So I'm afraid that it's going to be sweet, but we'll see. And by the way, Tim's not a big coconut water person, so he might not like this.
Ooh, it smells like coconut for sure.
Oh, it does. Definitely tastes like coconut.
It tastes very much like coconut. I can see the sweetness, but it's not like candy sweet. It's kind of weird, but it kind of reminds me of like a, I don't know where I come up with this stuff. Like, it reminds me of like a coconut candle. Like the way it, like if I were to walk into Bath and Body Works and sniff a candle, like a coconut candle, I imagine that this is what it would taste like if it was a real coconut flavor.
I mean, and that's weird because there's no synthetic flavors, no natural flavors. It's literally coconut water, less than 1% fruit sugar, and vitamin C. And vitamin C is probably just to keep it, to preserve it. So,
do you like it? Like, would you be like, oh, I could totally sip on this, or is it not for you?
I'll finish this one because these were expensive, but no, I wouldn't buy it again. Yeah. I really like the Harmless Harvest or whatever it is from Costco. That coconut water tastes amazing, and the one from Trader Joe's that has like kind of a pink hue to it.
Yeah, I
love that one. I can drink those are really expensive, so I don't buy them as often. But yeah, this I would pass on. I mean, it's missing the mark for me.
You know, it kind of reminds me almost like of a marshmallow flavor. Like,
okay, I can see that.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. Because it's just, it's not light. It's not like something where it's like a light little sipper. It's like, it's kind of full of flavor, and
yeah,
I would definitely pass. Do you want mine? Because I don't even care for it.
We're gonna move on to some chips now, and full disclosure, Tim and I
killed a bag.
The
cheddar murdered that bag. Yes. It was delicious.
Okay, so the cheddar, like ruffle ones that I showed in the haul, I just wanted a little bit of chips. Actually, it was Benson's fault. He wanted chips. Blaming it on my 6-year-old. And so I opened the bag to give him a little bit. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just try one. And I tried one and I was like, ooh, these are delicious. And then when Tim got home, I was like, hey, you want to try these? And then, bam, that was it. And so I ran back to Sprouts today, and that's why I got this new kombucha, because I was going to pick up another bag to do the taste test today so that you guys could still see like what we say about it, which, let me just tell you, it's cheesy, it's tangy, it has all the stuff you want in a really flavorful, cheesy chip. Fantastic. And they were sold out today. So I wasn't able to get them, but I got a surprise mystery bag. We got the jalapeno ones now that are the kettle style potato chips. And something I feel like I didn't talk about in the haul was that these chips are made with avocado oil. They have much, much healthier ingredients than your traditional chips because, like, I got the cheddar and sour cream. These are like Tim's favorite of the Ruffle brand,
yeah,
right?
I think the Ruffles, yeah.
And
one of my favorites. One of them.
Yeah, one of your favorites. But these ingredients on the back, like you can read every single ingredient on here. There are natural flavors, and I mean, I think most chips, maybe Siete doesn't use natural flavors, but I know a lot of chips, like, it's really hard to avoid. It's really about just looking at your ingredients and trying to do better each and every time. So that is awesome that these are on sale, so we were introduced to them, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have picked them up. So, which ones are we gonna try first?
Well, I just wanted to say that the last chips, the chips that we ate, was it last night or whatever that was?
I think it was 2 nights ago.
Those ones reminded me so much of the 4 cheese chips from Trader Joe's that we're obsessed with.
We did talk about that.
Which we also cannot open without finishing it like immediately. So I'm not surprised that we just absolutely devoured those. But let's start with I think we should do the cheddar sour cream or whatever.
I thought so too.
Yeah, because the jalapeno we're probably gonna wanna have something to drink with and we'll have that after.
I'll pour something to drink after this one. But yeah, what I think into the spicy might burn our tongue enough to like not taste it. You know, not burn our tongue, you know what I mean. So these look a lot like I think these are like Lay's sour cream onion, because Lay's are the thin ones,
those
right?
look dainty.
Yeah. So, I'm so excited, because if they're anything like the other ones, we're gonna love.
I hope they taste good.
These taste so much like it.
I'm going in.
Oh my gosh.
These taste like the traditional Lay's sour cream and onion with a little bit of cheddar. Like the cheddar is not like overpowering, but
I like it.
It's definitely, the chip is so much like the Lay's potato chip.
These are delicious. I'm fully in support of this brand, the Boulder Canyon brand. I just think like there's a lot less worry about my stomach being upset after eating these chips when you look at the nutrition facts and you see like the first ingredient is potatoes, then avocado oil, then whey and salts, onion powder, sour cream. So you're getting all these like real ingredients and good oils, so you can taste the difference. I will say that. These
chips are delicious.
Yeah.
They're really good. I found my dinner tonight. No, I'm just kidding, but those are really good. They're worth a buy for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
So do you want to move on to one of these drinks before we try the jalapeno chips?
Kombucha. We've got the Brew Dr strawberry basil one. And then we also have the GT's Island Bliss. This is, like I said, brand new. It had a brand new tag on it and everything, and it wasn't there 2 days ago. So, and they have a little giveaway thing that they're doing. Win a year of kombucha on us.
Oh, what?
Maybe we should.
Little sweepstakes.
So I am going to open this one first because I just cannot wait. I'm so curious. This sounds so delicious. All right. How is Island Bliss? It's a really pretty pink color.
It smells like...
Oh my gosh. It smells like guava.
It does. I was going to say it smells exactly like the name.
Wow. That's great.
That's pretty good. It doesn't have any of that like vinegar flavor to it.
I will say GT's is stepping up their game. They have been putting out so many good flavors. I just bought a peach one and a mango one. And it was a recommendation from one of you guys, Alicia. She always gives me all these great recommendations in the comments. And she said those were really good flavors. And I tried the peach and it was wonderful. So this one though, oh my gosh, this is so good.
I think it's a little bit too much for me, honestly.
Oh, I love it.
I feel like it's almost like bordering perfume, like levels. I mean, I like it, I enjoy it, but it's teetering on the edge of a little bit too much.
That's funny. The ingredients are kiwi juice, passion fruit juice, orange juice, and guava juice.
Well, you nailed the guava.
I called that. I didn't look at it. I just did just now. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I love it. I think it's fantastic.
I do too. I do too. Don't get me wrong. I do think it's good. But I think there's people out there that might think it's a little bit too much. So if you're looking for like very light kombucha, like this one's got a little bit of that strong fruity flavor, perfume levels almost.
I don't think perfume, but
almost.
We're just totally opposite today. Are you ready to try this?
Yeah, of course.
Jalapeno.
Well,
let's
let's just point out right away. These things are like a lot thicker for sure than the last chips.
They're kettle style.
Yeah.
These are the other ones are thin and crispy. They have 2 types of chips, and a lot of them I was seeing they have this same version of the chip, just one thin and one kettle. So it's really up to you. But yeah, let's try these.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wow.
I love this.
I do too.
I love it immediately.
I do too. These are. These do not lack in flavor. This company knows what's up. They know how to make the chip because
Yeah, they do.
each chip we've had so far, now this is our 3rd one trying, every one has been hitting the mark so hard that I feel like I'm just going to be buying these from now on, even if they're not on sale, because they're so good. They are so, so good.
They have like a saltiness to them.
Yeah.
A little bit of, they are pretty warm.
They are.
But they're pretty salty, and they're delicious. But they've got a little bit of kick. So if you like jalapeno and you like that spicy flavor, I love this Boulder Canyon. This place is so good.
Something else I wanted to mention while we're just on the kind of topic of loving these things we found. While I was walking through Sprouts, I took a moment to just look around, and I saw like the produce tables are laid out, and this is like a very high-end grocery store with like midline pricing. It's higher pricing than you find in other grocery stores, but lower pricing than you'd find at like a Whole Foods. And you're getting some of the exact same products that you would find at Whole Foods, and they have such a variety for dietary restrictions. A lot of people tell me they need gluten and dairy-free stuff. Well, when I was nursing Vincent, I had to do gluten and dairy-free, and that's where I shopped with Sprouts, because they have so many options for so many different things. They have soy-free products, they have keto things, they have things for literally every dietary need. Vegetarian, vegan, forget about it. Like, that is your haven, and if you ever get stranded, go to that store so you can survive forever. But I just want to say that I just do think Sprouts has really stepped up their game. And they keep their stores really clean, and it's my happy place. I go in there and I love to spend money, so good job, Sprouts.
Easy to spend money too.
It is.
Yeah.
And I really do foresee them popping up more places, just because I just think that they're a really great store, have a lot of unique things, and the price, like I said, is kind of midline. Not crazy, but not super low either. So, all right, we're moving on. Let's check out the Brew Dr Strawberry Basil Kombucha, and then we are calling it here. I know I got some other kombuchas, but I didn't want to open all of them because it's getting later in the day and we're not trying to be hyped up with all the caffeine. Ooh, this is a pretty color.
I know, it is.
Wow, this is very pretty. Strawberry basil. You can smell the basil.
The basil, that's what it is. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, it doesn't smell straight strawberry.
Oh,
That's
I like this.
Yeah, I like this one. It's got a very like fresh, crisp flavor to it.
For sure. It's very fresh tasting. And yeah, I feel like this is a perfect summer kombucha.
Yeah, for sure. The strawberry.
Got a visitor.
Orangey wants to come visit us. The strawberry flavor is great, and I actually like it with the
Basil?
Basil, yeah, I already forgot. I was almost at mint. Because it just gives it a little bit extra of that like crispness. So
yeah, it kind of like, I don't know, it elevates the flavor profile. It brings it up a notch and makes it a little more sophisticated. And if you're used to just drinking like plain old strawberry, let's add herbs. Why not? Like, let's get crazy. Let's add some stuff to it. And yeah, and I think like, you know, if you want to try some new stuff, it's cool to try things like this. And this just gives me like throwback vibes, right?
Yeah, I love the label, but
Me
I was
too.
going to ask you, which one of the two kombuchas did you like more?
Ooh, that's interesting. I feel like both of them could be more summery drinks.
Yeah, I agree.
They're a lot different, you know, they're very different. We've got like this passion fruit guava flavor profile, and then we have like strawberry basil. So I think it depends. Like, this is something I could see like finger sandwiches and like a tea time, but without tea. Instead it's this kombucha. And then this one I feel like is like sitting by the pool, eating a quesadilla.
Eating a quesadilla. You have such a vision. I love it.
I do. I just think like when you're sitting by the pool, you just, I don't know, quesadillas are good. Okay. Anyway, so that's it, you guys. I know it's a little short one, but we wanted to highlight some of the products because I'm becoming such like an avid Sprouts shopper, more so than anything because of their produce. The produce is fire. Like, they have the best produce. And if you want to see what the produce looks like, check out my vlog because I have filmed a lot in Sprouts, and I'm going to show you guys around and like what the aisles look like and what the produce looks like. So if you're interested, definitely check out that video, which will be out on Monday. But that's it for the video. So thanks so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and we will see you in
our next video.
Dun dun dun. Bye.